Leo Santa Cruz defeats Abner in a 12-round majority decision. This was a very good fight. Potentially a fight of the year candidate. It was non-stop action. It was what you expect from two young Mexican fighters, or Mexican-American fighters in the case of Abner. I believe he's Mexican-American, wasn't born and raised in Mexico, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, it was a good fight, lots of action, lots of punches thrown. Santa Cruz, I felt, was more precise with his shots. His shots were a little tighter, a little shorter, a little bit more correctly delivered. Mares was flailing a bit, and Mares, being the much smaller guy, the shorter guy with the shorter arms, he had to work harder in order to get things done. Whereas Santa Cruz was able to use his jab, and he was able to show a little bit more versatility than we've seen from him previously, and land straight shots at long range and the more compact shots up close. So even though it was a competitive fight, it certainly wasn't a one-sided fight. Even though two of the judges had it by quite wide margins for Santa Cruz, it wasn't a one-sided fight by any stretch of the imagination. Every round was hard fought. Every round was competitive, but Santa Cruz, the quality of Santa Cruz's work was just a little bit better throughout the fight. But hats off to Abner. It was a valiant, a gallant effort coming back, especially from that one-round knockout loss to Johnny Gonzalez a few fights back. This was, some people are even going to say, look, why wasn't Santa Cruz able to get Abner out of there earlier, considering the fact that Johnny Gonzalez got him out of there in one round? So, I don't know. Let me know what you felt about the fight. Let me know what you felt about the performances of both fighters and where you would like to see them go next. There's obviously a lot of talent around these weight divisions. You got people like Vasyl Lomachenko, you got Nicholas Walters, you got Carl Frampton, you got Scott Quigg, you got Guillermo Rigondeaux. I mean, there are so many fighters in and around these weight divisions right here. Who would you like to see Leo Santa Cruz fight next? He is quite a big guy at the weight, so he could possibly move up. But who would you like to see him fight? And who do you think he can actually beat? Because I think Santa Cruz is a good fighter, but he's never overly impressed me. Just put it that way. I've never seen him and thought, wow, this guy's a serious talent. Whereas with other fighters like your Lomachenkos and even guys like obviously Rigondeaux and to a certain extent Gary Russell Jr., I look at those guys and think, wow, these guys really have some talent. But when I look at Leo Santa Cruz, I've never felt that. Good fighter, but nothing particularly stands out with him to me. But maybe you disagree. So drop your comments below. Let me know how you feel about everything I talked about in the video. It's happening. I'm out.